Click, watch, and connect. Hello, everyone. This is Hope Tinambakan. I'm back for our final episode for this week's second anniversary special of OceanClick TV, wherein we interview some of our valued employees. And for today, we will meet Mae Claudine Teves. Hi, May.
Hi everyone.
Hello. May graduated from Silliman University with a degree in mass communication, same as me. And for the past year and a half, she has been working at OceanClick as a multimedia and graphic design specialist. Good day, May. How are you?
Good day everyone. Yeah, I'm doing great. I feel like I'm being put in a hot seat.
Yes, this is a hot seat for you. No, I'm just kidding. Just let's just chill and just have a fun chit chat. All right. Oh, you have so many friends watching right now. I think we are getting a lot of greetings already. Okay, so let's start with the questions. Oh, first, tell us how long have you been with OceanClick?
I've been working with OceanClick for 1 year and 10 months, almost 2 years now.
Oh, wow, almost 2 years. So
Yes.
you would be considered one of the seniors here in terms of in terms of stay and working you working stay here at Ocean Click because Ocean Click only recently celebrated its second anniversary, so you're almost as old as Ocean Click.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
No, that's fortunately actually. There has to be an advantage somewhere there. All right. How's your experience here at Ocean Clicks so far?
It's been a learning experience for me
Mm.
since just to give you a backstory of how I started in OceanClick. Before I was became a video editor and graphics design specialist. I was once working with at a spring in the marketing department along with Shireen, and then
Ah.
yeah, a year later, I think I was transferred to Mags finally, which is the position I applied for in the beginning.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because uh you applied for the multimedia position. Um
Yes, I did.
and and you were put in the marketing department at first.
Yes.
How was it working for the marketing department first?
it was it was challenging, but it was fun
Hmm.
as well, like trying to create concepts and ideas for
Hmm.
ads and promotion for the company.
Yeah, so basically, if you were in the marketing when you started, that means you were one of those who conceptualized the early concepts for the marketing strategies of Ocean Click, and I think that's
Yes.
really cool because I'm in the marketing
Thanks.
right now, so I've learned a lot from what you have started, from what you've created before. So how is it now being part of the multimedia and the graphic design team?
um right now it's, yeah, every day is still a learning curve because there's different challenges that you encounter as you do your job, because even though you would say that it would be like a the same thing that you do over and over again every day, but it's actually not, because there's something that you have to improve and work on every day.
Hmm. What people might also be curious about is the fact that you are a mass communication graduate and you
Yes.
chose to work for multimedia and graphic design. That's interesting. Um, how are you able to, use your knowledge in mass communication in your current line of work?
Yeah, basically back in college, we were really exposed to editing and TV production. We
Mm,
really had that semester that we were immersed to producing news, magazine show, and documentary on a weekly basis. So I guess
mm.
being exposed to the editing software became an asset for me when I applied for the multimedia and graphics specialist position.
That is very important to share, especially to those who are watching us right now, who are students of mass communication. There's a misconception sometimes for us mass
Yeah.
communication graduates that we only go for TV or writing and all that. But there's a lot of uh,
Opportunities out there.
opportunities out there, and we are trained with many things:
Yes.
advertising, marketing, graphic design, film, and all that. So you might want to join OceanClick and learn from May. She was able to use her knowledge in mass communication here as a multimedia and graphic design specialist. Um, let's talk about your stay here at OceanClick. How would you describe the environment here at OceanClick?
Um, I would describe the environment here in Ocean Click as a bit relaxed and chill compared to the previous companies that I work with, because I've been to different industry, but both are
Mm-hmm.
all of those industries are related to customer service. But then when I got here, this is my second BPO actually that I
Mm-hmm.
worked for. So this is more relaxed and encourage growth from its
Mm-hmm.
people. So it's really something that new to me, and it's nice to work in an environment where people feels like they're felt like family and they care for each
Mm-hmm.
other, and there's the camaraderie in what they do every day.
That's great to know. Let's just maybe define a little bit more what you mean by relax, because people might think that we're slacking here, we're just sleeping, just what do you mean by
Yeah.
well, to some degree. No, but
Yeah, yeah.
what do you mean by that? Like,
I mean, in the sense that we can wear what clothes we are comfortable
mm,
of wearing, going to work, and not
that's
worrying that,
right,
oh, is this office proper attire or something like that. That's what
that's
I
right.
mean by relax. And then people here are not into more like being competitive among each other. It's rather like
Mm-hmm.
being cooperating with each other, and then doing the work the best we can as well. So it's that the type of relax that um our head
Mm-hmm.
managements are not always like barking on our shoulders and like demanding us for this or that. So I mean, that's what I think of being a relaxed environment to work for, because they believe
That's
in their people, that their people can deliver what is expected of them in that way,
wow,
kind of sense.
wow. That is very interesting because you're right. Not all companies are like that. I, for one, hate dress codes. So I hate dress codes. So, um, I mean, we try to, still look professional, still look
Yeah,
proper, but we have flip flop Fridays. So, and it's a day for us to let our feet breathe and
yeah,
just feel comfortable, but still working professionally. And I think you also pointed out how we are able to easily communicate with our higher ups. So I think
yeah.
that is very important as well. Um, my next question would be, on a daily basis, what do you look forward to most when you come to work every day?
I think the people, the environment,
Mm-hmm.
because when you come to work, it's not like you come to work to be stressed, but you come to
Mm-hmm.
work to mingle with your friends, your colleagues, because it's just a
Mm-hmm.
fun environment to be around with people who are also has this energy or vibe that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want
Mm-hmm.
to be stressed as well, because being in a stressful environment gives you the vibe of like also being stressed. So being in a really comfortable and relaxed environment is really something.
That's right. May I know if you are willing to mention, like, who are the closest people here to you?
I think
Uh,
everyone is my close friends or good friends, because we don't hate each other, we just love each other and care for each other.
I
Yeah.
mean, we have a little misunderstandings, but we
And
make
yeah,
sure that we try
I
to,
mean, fixed
communicate.
it. It's normal, I think, to have misunderstanding in friendship as well.
Yes, that's right. That's so true. Um, for you, what is the best part of your job?
The best part of my job, I think, for me is like learning every day, especially in my work or my
Mm-hmm.
tasks, creative process is not the same the same every day. You
Hmm.
discover something each day that is different from the other day. So that is something that is what excites me or always makes me keep me on my toes as well and keeps me creative as well.
That's right. I mean, especially for us creative people, we don't want, to have a monotone kind of work. So we need
Yeah.
challenge, we need new concepts, we need to discover new things every day. And I think that's good to know that you are discovering new things every day, and we are able to challenge yourself on a daily basis through the design that you do, and yeah, within your work. All right. On the other hand, if that was the best part of your job, what is the most challenging part of your job?
I think the most challenging part of my job would be um, making your client satisfied of what you were working
Mm,
on, because that is something that you cannot force from them. You just really have to show through your work that you've put your efforts and best foot forward in what you do.
mm,
So I think, yeah,
that's what.
making them satisfied is really important as well, because
Mm,
that's also gives you the sense of fulfillment on your part as well if they are satisfied in what you are doing.
mm. That's what Jose said also during our my interview with him, that the most important part for him was, not only not only satisfying, but learning from the client on the the skill of showing, not telling,
Mm.
to really deliver and
Yeah,
show the client what you have created, and that would make them satisfied of your efforts. All right,
true.
so you've been here for almost 2 years now. You've mentioned about learning every day and being challenged every day, but if you're to um, evaluate yourself as well, what kind of, or what talents and skills do you think you've really learned throughout the 1 year and 10 months that you have stayed here at OceanClick?
Yeah, the things that I've learned through my stay here is that I started with marketing and I don't have any idea how marketing works basically. So that was the most challenging, because I was put in a situation where I have to learn on my own, learn from Spring how things work and such. So that was really challenging for me. And then for when I transitioned to mags, um, it my background in Mascom was one thing that helped me
Mm,
navigate the challenges and mags in
mm,
multimedia. So yeah, I guess
mm.
that's something I learned in OceanClick, to always be um, adaptive to changes, adaptive to challenges in your workplace. Now, I'm
That's
blessed
right.
for having experienced those. I mean, not everyone goes through those learning experience.
That's right. Just for the information of those who are watching us live right now, who doesn't understand what mugs mean, that is a multimedia
I
and graphic
sorry.
design specialist. um, yeah, so yeah, that's our term for the multimedia team here. Um, so if there are maybe fresh graduates right now, or those who are searching for a new job and they might want to apply here at Ocean Click, how would you promote Ocean Click? I mean, you were in marketing, so if you if you were to market Ocean
Oh
Click,
my
how would
gosh.
okay, how would you do that?
I think my brain cell in marketing has already left.
No, I
I
mean maybe
mean,
just based on your experience as an employee here.
a personal touch is really important to encourage people to
Mm-hmm.
apply to OceanClick, because it's not enough that we promote it by posting online. There should be
Mm-hmm.
something emotional or personal to encourage them or aspire them to apply that, because emotional aspect in marketing is really something that reaches people. Because if you
That is
just make a campaign out of like for the sake of making a campaign without personal touch, it won't work.
Hmm.
So
That's right.
I would say that um, having this kind of talk and reaching more audiences is really something that could help in our marketing as well for aspiring new agents to apply in OceanClick.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that because exactly why we're doing this. So people would hear it straight from you guys. I mean, sometimes all they see is our logo and our
Yeah.
photos and the graphics, but when they hear it straight from the humans behind the company or inside the company, I think it would um, give them a clearer picture of who we are and what we are about. Thank you.
Yes.
I have a few questions left before we go into the questions from the audience, and I'm sure they're excited to hear your answers.
Yeah, I can see it
But
from my screen.
all right, let's continue first with the questions that I prepared. My next question would be, oh wait, let me clarify. How long have you been with Mugs, with the multimedia team?
uh, I think less than a year. I
Less than a
think
year. Hmm.
yeah, I think so, more or less. I can't
All right.
really specifically
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Mm-hmm. So how do you make sure that on a daily basis or every day when you go to work that you are challenged or that you keep it yourself satisfied with your work? So what's the strategy?
The strategy that I do to challenge myself every day is that looking for typography that
Mm-hmm.
matches the video that you're editing is a tedious work. You have to go through a lot to look for that typography that or the graphics text that you use to match the
Mm-hmm.
video. That's something, and then the audio. I'm not a good at cleaning audios and videos, so that's really
Mm-hmm.
a challenge every day because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the videos that our client submits it really has a bad audio. So learning to clean that and finding ways to do it keeps you on your toes every day and challenges
Wow,
you.
that
So
it
that's
it
something.
it does sound tedious, but I think it also sounds very fun and challenging. So I think that's something to always look forward to every day when you go to work, learning how to do it better every day. All
Yes.
right. If you were to summarize your stay here so far at OceanClick, what do you think are the three things that you really love about your job?
The three things that I love about my job is being with people
Mm-hmm.
who strive or always wants to do their best because that
Mm-hmm.
inspires you as well to always deliver your best. So being surrounded with those kind of people is something that you can find every day. And then
Mm-hmm.
competition is not against your someone else. It's always a competition within yourself to
Mm-hmm.
deliver. And then lastly, growth. The company always encourage growth from its agents. So that's something that I love about my job because it encourages growth.
Wow. Um, Especially the second one on competition, I think that's very important because in many companies, everyone tries to beat they try to beat
Yeah.
each other, and it becomes a toxic, competitive environment. But here we try our best, to again, to excel in order to be better, not comparing to others, but comparing to what we've done before, or our current skills and talent. So we top ourselves basically.
Yeah.
That's
True.
right. That's true. All right. I guess we shall move to the questions from the audience, if there are any. Let us check. What would be the first question? All right. Here's one from Jed Campoy. Do you ever consider climbing the ladder to a higher position at OceanClick as one of the pioneer employees?
Oh my gosh. To tell you quick background about this question. Actually, when I was still 2 weeks in the company, I was given a position for a team leader.
Mm,
But then, as I go through being a team leader and go through the process of that position, I realized that it's not for me because I think at the time I wasn't ready yet,
mm,
because I'm the type of person that if I'm being put in a position, I wanted to know the in and outs of that job, not just
mhm,
you're in a position for the sake of in the position. I
mhm,
would rather be in a position where I could also help the people around me rather than being a leader and then cannot suffice to provide help to the people I'm leading. So that's, if I wanted to be a leader, I think I'm better suited as an agent on the floor,
mm,
helping the agents who needs my help. Because I think that
mm,
also covers a lot of things as well. Being a help not only to a
mm,
few but to a lot.
Interesting. One, I would say, I think that's a very healthy mindset that it's healthy for someone to always, recognize the fact that they're not ready, no, and
Yes,
that they need a little bit more time or maybe a little more training to be to handle certain positions. But it's also good to note that your goal is to be able to really help, the others, the other agents. And I think uh maybe in the future you'll be ready to take a team leader position.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I
Maybe
mean,
someday. Who knows?
there's always the perfect timing for everyone, and I
Yeah.
think that answers your question, Jed. I guess it's a yes, a soft yes, but it's a process. It's a process. All right. Do we have another question from John Ray? Oh, assuming you have a love life, because John Ray is assuming you have a love life. How do you balance your career at OceanClick and your love life?
Well,
If you're comfortable talking about this.
yeah, I'm really comfortable and I'm okay with it. Yes, I have a love life. And to tell
Sana
you
all.
honestly, my career is my priority. I mean,
Mhm.
love doesn't pay my bills.
That's true.
But yeah, when I'm at work, I'm at work. When I'm at home, I can deal with my love life. So that's how I
Mhm,
deal with it and balance my career and love life. I don't want to mix my love life with my career. There's
mhm,
always a compartmentalization for me.
mhm.
So
And
yeah.
I think that if that works for you, then sure, because that's what I told Jose as well. Oh no, someone asked that same question to Jose, and he, the same answer. I mean, it's career. It brings more. It brings money. It brings stability. But at the same time, if you have a love life right now, that person must understand your career, must
Yes.
understand your work and support you in what you do. And I guess that's even healthier for your relationship. Wow.
Relationship. Wow.
Am I a relationship guru now? Okay. All right. Is there another question from Wana? Whoever Wana is,
What?
this is
What?
his
No.
question. Oh, interesting question. Um, some fun questions for you. If you could interview one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, this is really hard. Oh my god. I haven't thought
Dead or
about
alive,
it.
anyway. Let's just
Um,
say, maybe is there someone out there that you really look up to, or you would want to learn more personally on a private, conversation?
I think my biological father.
Mm-hmm.
I would. There are questions that I want answers, and I think he would be the only person who could answer those questions. So
That
yeah,
is very
that would
interesting.
be it.
So is he? Um,
Yes, he is alive,
I
but
mean,
no, I don't
is
know where he is.
Okay, okay. Just to clarify. All
Yeah.
right. So I hope that satisfies your answer. Voila. It's a very personal answer, and we thank May for being very open about it and for sharing that very personal information. If I were to answer that question, I would probably interview Michael Jackson or Amy
Wow.
Winehouse, some of those
Why? Why?
dead artists. Well, it's not about me, this interview, but I'm just sharing.
It
I
could be
guess
two way.
one one I think Michael Jackson is very misunderstood, and at the same time, he has a lot of secrets that people do not know, and he's very controversial when he was still alive. So I would like to know the truth about behind all those. And Amy Winehouse, because she has a very broken heart, and she died in a very broken situation.
Ways.
Anyway,
Anyway.
okay, enough with that. Okay, what's the next question? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Is video editing for you just a hobby or a lifetime career? Oh, very interesting.
Wow.
From Jen
Wow.
Francis.
That's hard. This is hard. Um, Actually, in college, I hate video editing. I
Mm,
was into writing, so I would
mm,
rather be a reporter for a news story than be an editor.
mm,
So it's not really a hobby, but it's
mm.
not. It could be a lifetime career. Who knows? I don't know. My interest and career changes now and then, but yeah, it could be a lifetime career for me. A
That's
side
right.
hustle or a main hustle.
That's right.
I mean, yeah,
I can totally relate because when I was in Mascom before, I did not even enroll in film or all this because I hate editing because it takes time. It
it's
takes
tedious.
time.
It's
It's
tedious. It's
tedious.
hard.
Also, sometimes when you are not given the correct technique, the techniques and skills, there's no good mentor. It's difficult. But when you are in an environment, maybe perhaps like OceanClick, where it's what you do every day. You have
Yeah.
the time, you have the people who can assist you, and you have the technique, you have the software, you have everything that you need for editing, and yeah, probably it can be a lifetime career. I mean,
It is. I mean, it
we learn it
pays.
so
I mean,
as well.
the it pays. That's the most important thing. It pays. It could be a hobby, but it still pays.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. Okay, let's see if there's another question. Okay, it's not. All right, there. From Leo Neri. What difficulties did you encounter in the early days of? Oh, okay. This is about your early days at OCBS as one of the
I'm
members of the
not
Mugs
gonna talk
department.
about my early days, guys.
Just the information that you can share.
Yeah, the things that we encountered during those early days is like the internet. We
Hmm.
Ian's my pass data as the source of internet because we don't have any backup internet connections and we have to download stuff. So yeah, we use
Hmm.
this 1 month supply of internet data.
That must have been really difficult.
And there's I
And
think
then
5 of us or 6 sharing the data.
sharing.
So we just
Oh
have
my
to
God,
turn it off and on if we
I
need
can
it.
imagine.
Yeah.
But now,
And then yeah, it has improved a lot. I mean,
yeah.
there was only when we early days there was only 6 people on the night in
Mm,
the day shift. In the day
mm,
shift. So
wow.
imagine the office is so big and there's only 6 people in it. It's
And
fun.
now
It's
there are
still
how many people in the day shift?
the
More than
67.
30?
I mean the 30. Yeah, 30. I
Yeah,
guess something ish. So
that's right.
OCVS has been growing and growing and growing
Yeah.
from the early days. So
Yeah, and it's only
they
been
were
what, 2 years?
those were fun times. Like starting with the company as early as those times. So
Yeah.
there's a lot that
And
we learn.
and despite the fact that it was, challenging and there were many difficulties, you're still here with us
Yes.
and we're able to witness how we grow. And I think that's very beautiful. All right. Thank you, Leo, for that question. Is there another one? Let's see.
Wow, you love me
Okay,
so
here's
much,
something from
guys.
here's something from Placido. Can you describe the usual clients you get as a multimedia and graphic design specialist? Okay, let's talk about your clients. Let's not give away their names, but maybe let's just describe your how they are usually.
They're usually in real estate, so
Hmm.
their videos are usually as well talking heads. So basically, they have green screens, and then you what we do with those clients is that we change their backgrounds, edit their audios, add some visuals to their videos to become more interesting. So
Hmm.
that's usually what clients we have. And there are those, I also had a client before that gave me the creative freedom to do his videos because
Ah,
he's used to like going around in places, so you can just tell stories through his videos, just
ah,
like a
that's so
vlogger,
cool.
a travel blogger kind of ish real estate guy. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
that's
so
something.
cool. For
Yes, it is.
sometimes when we think of real estate, it's like trying to sell things, trying to all these things. It sounds very tedious, but when with the help of the multimedia team like you, it becomes fun. The videos, the way they sell their business becomes more interesting, and
Yes.
I think that's the beauty of working with your department. Thank you, Placido, for that question. I hope that answered your question. All right, we have another one. Okay, from
Wow,
a cup of
guys,
tea. You have a lot of fans, and
I'm proud
so
of you guys for making an effort.
all right, here's another question from a cup of tea. Oh, okay, this is a fun question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Wow.
If I were
If
to
I
answer
could
the
have a
question as well,
that's really hard. I
let's think
never
of
thought of
something.
that.
Sige.
I think flying,
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to go to places, and only thing that I it's the only power that would allow me to travel without paying.
There's another one that is faster, and
Okay, go.
this is actually the superpower that I would really want to have ever since I want to be like Nightcrawler, where he teleports, like,
But yeah, that's
and
also one
then
thing.
he's now in another place. So this, I think that's also very clever. That's very cool.
But
I would just want
I'm
to go to the
flying.
market. Flying is fun though, because of
It's
that you
flying.
have
You
the
get
birds.
the different views. You have
Exactly,
different views.
you have the bird's eye view. All right. Thank you, a cup of tea, for that fun question. I think we have another question. Let's check. From Cyrus. Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Ooh.
Let's get into
Hmm.
more deep and personal question. Who has been the best teacher in your life, and what has
I
he or she taught you?
think I think the best teacher in my life, I would say my mom,
Mm-hmm.
because she taught me the things that I am doing now and applying in my life. So basically, yeah, my mom.
That's
Because
right.
even though we argue, we still learn something.
I mean, we argue because we,
We
as we
we have
grow,
different
we also,
ideas
that's
and
right.
concept of
That's right.
things. So yeah,
That's right.
I think
Yeah, I would agree. I also learned a lot from my mom. That's probably one of my best teachers. Okay, do we have more questions? Maram, so many people would, Okay, from
why?
Relben.
Why?
If you c-
Why?
What is this question? Do you even drink beer?
No, I don't. I don't like
Then I
beer. I don't
guess.
like beer belly. I don't like it. So I tried to like
So sorry,
yeah,
Relben. She doesn't drink beer, so probably just water.
just water. I'll be fine.
All right. Thank you for that question, though. Okay, but there's another one from. Wow, Jed loves to ask you questions for you. I
Hi
think this is his
Jed.
second
Hi
question.
Jed.
This is an interesting
Proud of
question.
you.
Yeah. As a video editor, do you believe in love at first sight or in revisions?
I believe I want to believe in love at first sight than in revisions. But sometimes we don't have a choice but to revise
That is so
because love
true.
doesn't always work the first time around.
That's so true. And I think especially in our line of work, like in the multimedia and in marketing as well, one time, when you first see, for example, a product, or a graphic design or something, we get so in love with it, we really like it, and then we forget to see the those tiny little mistakes,
Details.
and we cannot let go, because when the client says, I want this color change, and we get so attached to our work because we were in love at first sight. That can be very, very dangerous as well. All right, so um is there another question, or was that the last one? Okay, that was the last one. You want to send some shout outs to some people?
Yeah, shout outs to wait, one moment. Christine, Richie, Rose Rama, Cyrus, Jed, Maria, Simon, Leo, June, and Joseph. And there's John Flores as well. Hey guys,
And
thank you for sending your questions. I really appreciate it. I feel the love from here.
and shout out as well to Tanchi. All right, and John Ray. All right, so you have so many fans watching you right now live. Okay, thank you so much, especially to those who are watching and who sent their questions. Thank you, May. That was
Thank
a
you.
really fun chat with you, and I hope you stay longer here at the Ocean Click. I think the company needs people like you, who are flexible, and who are always willing to learn and share as well. So thank you for joining me today. It,
Thank you.
it has
Thank you.
been really fun.
Another shout out. Thank you,
All
Ayan
right.
Maipa. Thank you, Ayan Maipa and John
Ian
Ray.
is our Ian is our
IT.
IT person here at Ocean Click. You better give him a shout out, or he'll turn it off everything you do.
Into something else.
All right. Okay. Once again, thank you, May, and thank you for those who are watching us live online. Make sure to visit our website. That is oceanclick.biz. And to stay updated, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. As you can see on screen, that's OceanClick Careers and OceanClick Virtual Solutions on Facebook, and OceanClick VS on Instagram, and OceanClick VS as well for TikTok. Once again, this is Hope Tinumbakan, and this is our final episode for this week's anniversary special featuring our employees. And you are watching live here at Ocean Click TV. Click, watch, and connect. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Simon. See you later.